Everyone wants to be successful and happy in their life. Some of them achieve it while others still wait for it. It is found that every successful people, be it Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, or Elon Musk, everyone has something in common while others who wait lack it. It is an old saying that a thought becomes an action becomes a habit. Habit shapes our character, and character decides our destiny. To understand this, today we look at the 7 habits of highly effective people written by Stephen R. Covey. Habit 1. Be proactive. Before diving into the depth, let's look at the example first. Suppose you want to be financially independent and start your own business, but you failed to run the business. Obviously, there must be some reasons behind this failure, such as company relations, inflation, government policies, and lack of money and resources. But all these arguments are made by reactive people, not by proactive ones. What a proactive will do: he will constantly try to resolve the problem and cause of the failure. The situation that we face in our lives are the consequences of our actions, and our behavior is the result of our own decisions. If we give our control to others, we become reactive, not proactive. It means we choose to be controlled. Being proactive is to take the initiative, to act, and not be acted upon. This is the law of nature. Unfortunately, most people don't realize this. They wait for others to help them. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Suppose that you are at the funeral, but this is quite different from others because it is your funeral. You are standing aside your casket, and at that point, if someone asks you to say some words about yourself, here is the most important question that arises: is everything you did in your life well? Were you able to be a good parent, a good child, a good boss, and even a good person? Did you play any important role in society? And that is habit 2. Begin with the end in mind, because it clears your path and helps as the guide to achieving your goals. Habit 3. Put first things first. When someone asks us about the goals that we want to achieve in our lives, the most common answer would be having a good job, or owning a business, a happy family, good health, and a physique. But the important question is how we are doing to achieve these goals. When most of our time is spent in public gatherings, having parties with friends, watching hours and hours of Netflix, and procrastinating the rest of the time. To reach your desired goal, we need to make a priority list and put first thing first. Habit 4. Think win-win. Imagine you are an author, and you wrote dozens of books, and there is another author who also wrote many books. When you read the books of that author, you loved his writing and recommend his books to your reader. Similarly, others do the same. By doing this, you both exchange their audience with each other, and that is called a win-win situation. Win-win is a frame of mind and heart. It doesn't believe in my way or your way, it believes in a better way. Win-lose is something we grow up with. From childhood, people start comparing siblings with each other. We started to believe in competition instead of cooperation. That is why when people with the mindset of the win-lose meet with both get nothing. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. What if I say that I am putting hours and hours into making useful videos for you and ask you to subscribe? But the matter of fact is that your subscription depends upon how I teach you new things. And that is what I do before uploading any new video. First understand, then be understood. Similarly, if you go to a doctor for your eye checkup, the doctor gives you glasses that he wears and told you to wear because it benefits him since the years. So what is the probability that next time you will go to that doctor again? That is why before doing something first, it is important to understand first, then expect to be understood. Habit 6. Synergize. 2 people want to pluck apples from the tree. They tried individually, but the tree was slightly taller, therefore no one even got a single apple from the tree. After many tries, both decides that one will pluck the apple by climbing on the other's shoulder. If we plant the 2 trees together, it will improve the quality of the soil as well as also improve the growth of the trees as compared to individuals. From the above example, it is clear that by synergizing with people, we can increase our capabilities by twice, thrice, and as much as we want. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. A man was trying to cut the tree for a couple of hours. When his friend saw him, he told him that you need to sharpen the saw to cut it down more easily. But the man replies, sharpening the saw takes time and I don't want to waste it. I know this story sounds weird to you and makes you laugh, but this is reality, and we all do the same thing all the time. We don't want to spend time developing the skills. Even we could not get the 15 minutes of a day for a morning walk. We cannot spend little time book reading and procrastinating all the time by saying that this is a waste of time. Anything that we want to do is to build the bridge without a foundation. So always focus on building strong foundation before starting anything. And these are the 7 habits of highly effective people, written by Stephen R. Covey. It is recommended to read this book for the once in the life. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe the channel.